Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana is currently at a possible breakout point there. So we're gonna talk about that, but it's even if we break out to the upside, it could simply be a B wave rally. So we're going to talk about that in this video and which support levels now need to hold for the price to be able to grind higher. Okay, so this is a Solana 1 hour chart. Not much happened on the bigger picture, so looking at the bigger picture, no change actually. So we discussed that only a couple of days ago. I'm sure we'll do that in one of the next videos again, but for now let's focus on the 1 hour chart. As long as we're just ranging and as long as there are no news on the larger time frame, I'm still observing here two main scenarios. Okay, I've got two scenarios I'm tracking. You could say both are actually the same to a degree. It's just that there are different roadmaps for each of them, different variations of the same assumption, you could say. The assumption is we are currently moving in a large wave 4 here. Okay. The thing is, the move to the upside currently could be a B wave within that wave 4. And I've got two you could say, two roadmaps the price could follow. The first one is the yellow one here, which is a WXY structure in which the move down was an A wave. We rallied in a B wave. And then the move down in a C wave would, well, it would happen now, right? We would have started the C wave down already to test ideally $109 or below. But it's important, first of all, that this last high stays intact at 188.50 or 60. And it's very important now, we need to break below $147 at the very least. That's the B wave support for the orange count, which I'm currently following primarily as long as we're holding support. Because the WXY structure is a bit of a speculative scenario. It actually, you can count it quite well. It is a full wave count, and it could have topped. It's just that any B wave that is formed in a WXY, I'm always skeptical because WXY structures are not so common. So I'm looking at other options, which obviously here I'm looking at the ABC structure in which the C wave is an ending diagonal. You might even call it a more complex WXYXZ. It wouldn't make a great difference for anybody who loves to use these patterns, but yeah, I'm just using an ABC and the C wave is an ending diagonal, and that gives you the same stuff basically. So if we are looking at the yellow count, therefore, so this is nothing that I'm primarily following. If we break above 189.60, it will be invalidated anyway, that yellow count, and orange will take full control. So let's talk about the orange count. Before we do that, just a quick reminder that I also post updates sometimes about Solana on X, so follow us here as well. Only on the 4th of June, I posted an update here, highlighted that the price is moving up out of our support zone and that we have to expect resistance around 173 to 175 USD. Okay, so that was the expected resistance area because this is where wave C of B could complete. Okay, so it takes a break above resistance, $183, to indicate that the third wave is already unfolding. So we're currently at that key pivot. Okay, so now that we've arrived at the pivot, as you can see, 173 to 175 USD, exactly there. We have to see how the market is reacting to it. So currently, the idea is we go higher. Okay, as per the orange wave count, my idea was we go higher, and I provided this support region for you. The price has reacted to it already twice, so you can see these parameters are being respected. So the idea is that an A wave of wave 3 topped here on the 20th of May, then it is possible that this was a B wave pullback into the 26th of May low at around $161. Well, we might have started the C wave, but I need a break above $183 to, let's say, believe that. Until then, at least I'm very open to the idea that the B wave could still be unfolding, and we might just test the support region a little lower. This to me is just noise. Okay, as I always say, you don't trade the wave count, you trade the levels. So anybody who found an entry in the box is just needs to manage risk right now. You don't trade the levels, right? You do trade the levels, you don't trade the counts, because this is highlighting that we are now in a pivot area. And yeah, if we get rejected here, then expect a C wave down, possibly to 155.70 or 147.80. But this does not predict it's going to happen, not until I see a confirmation that we are heading down. That would be a break below $168. That's the wave 1 top. Yeah. And it's also the 50% retracement of the third wave in the C wave in the B wave. 168. Very important. Depending on how I draw it. 169. I'd rather give it a little bit of space, so 168. So looking at this structure here, therefore I'm currently assuming this is a B wave. So that's what I'm leaning to. But if the market tells me that we're already in the third wave, then I'm going to adjust the count. The B wave low is already here with a question mark. 26th of May could have marked the low of the B wave. The reason why I'm leaning towards a more extended B wave is because we have a double bottom formation, not the best to really turn around. Locally, yes, but not for a substantial rally, but it's possible. Even then, at the moment, I cannot confirm a top in place. The decline has been corrective, and I'm leaning towards one more high as long as we're holding $168. Also because, as you can see here, one more high might look, well, it looks best. It would look best with one more high, this structure, this C wave, yeah? C waves are typically, well, they have to be 5-wave movements. Now, I could be wrong about this. Maybe this is a WXY, then the top is already in, which is why I give you the $168 level, because a break below that would indicate that we've topped already in the B wave, a little earlier than expected, okay? For now, it keeps the door open for higher, whether that is in an extension of the B wave or already in the third wave. So that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.